welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit subscribers, so make sure you click that button down below. I would appreciate it. Today for me is going to be a fun video. I don't know if you guys saw a few videos back, I did end up placing a pretty large Shein order, and within that order I actually bought some stuff for crafting. So that's what we're going to be working on in today's video, just to see how the quality is, how it pans out, and everything like that in between. We bought a couple different things, so I'm going to show you, and then we're going to run those items and see how they work. The first project that we are going to work on is actually iron-on patches. These are becoming extremely popular right now across all social media platforms, and you can buy quite a bit of patches from Hobby Lobby. I was just there yesterday. They have a wide variety of patches, and I absolutely love the fact that these are coming out because things makes it very simple to craft, to be honest with you. So to pull these out, just because they are a bit shiny, I ended up picking up one. I actually bought this for my sister, which says, I think it says Lake Life. And we're actually going to be applying it on this hat right here. I have picked this up a long time ago, so I was like, you know what, the pink on pink is going to be super cute. Absolutely love that. So I'm really curious to see how the overall quality of these patches are. We're also going to be doing this one as well in the video. This one I bought for my niece. So my niece's birthday is coming up. I thought this would be super cute. It says tacos and margs. She absolutely loves tacos and margaritas. Now on this one, very similar to the pink, but this one is actually going to be blue and green. And I loved the combo with this. I mean, technically I could get away with doing it on a pink hat, and that kind of is her favorite color, but I just love the contrast. So let me know what you guys think because of the border here. I think this would look so cute. And then just so you do see it, in case you do want to pick these up, this is what it looks like on the pink hat right here, which again, still super, super cute. Love it either way, but I figured my sister and my niece do a lot of things together, so I just kind of wanted to give them two different hats so they weren't clashing. I mean, the likelihood of them wearing both of these at the same time is very rare, but still, I just wanted to do that. And then the last one that we will not be working on, just because I don't have a hat to put it on and I really don't know what kind of hat I want to put it on, but it says limited edition, which I thought this was super cute as well. Now most patches, they come with two, so just an FYI when you do order them. They also have a variety pack that you can pick from, so we're gonna test the waters on that. And then we ended up picking up this adorable iron-on heat transfer. So this is like a little ghost, and as you can tell, she's kind of like, she looks like she's supposed to be see-through, but she's really not. As you can tell, she's kind of black in between. And I'm actually gonna give this to my mom because she is a teacher. She loves wearing shirts like this around the holiday seasons, just because, I don't know, kids typically like to see her in shirts. So I am going to mirror the exact same way I saw it on the website, which is on a black t-shirt. So I ended up picking up a color comfort from Hobby Lobby yesterday as well. Obviously you guys can do all different types of colors. I was originally thinking like this would be fun on almost like a brown color, but I just don't have time to order one online to get it here. Also too, we are working with Halloween, so you typically want to stay around Halloween colors. So I originally thought, oh, this would be fun like on a purple or a pink or something like that, but I don't feel like those colors make any sense for Halloween. So this is another one we will be working on. And then our final one is this sash. So I actually did buy fabric to make these myself, but I need to get my mom involved. I did end up buying like a little sewing machine, so maybe once I get the rhythm of what I'm doing down, we can make a separate video on it. But with this, it did come in a pack of two, and I'm trying to see where I put it, but maybe I just put it away. But you see this wreath like right up here? Hold on, that one? So I have been seeing all over like Pinterest where people are taking these basic green wreaths and they are basically draping these around them and they're putting like something at the bottom. I just don't know what I'm doing yet. This was supposed to be like a housewarming gift I needed to do for my mom. And I didn't know if I wanted to do like just the letter of their last name. I almost thought about doing something like holiday theme since we are heading into the holidays. Like, I mean, I have Easter bunnies, you can do Valentine's, you can do ghosts. I mean, there's such a wide variety of things that you're able to do. But most of the things, or mainly what I really want to do is learn how to make this actually myself, because then at that point you get to have fun with different fabric colors and things like that. So I might just leave this plain. And this is going to be towards the end of the video because I still need to figure out what I'm doing with this one. But anyways, I digress. Let's go ahead, jump into the hats first. Let's get that one out of the way because I do need to get those done and we'll move on to the next project. So I actually ended up picking this up from Amazon and I can go ahead and link it down below. It's a Vevor, I believe, V-E-V-O-R, however you want to pronounce it. It's pretty simple, it's very basic. It actually looks very similar to my t-shirt press. And I'm basically brand new at this. I know I have the temperature set to 350. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to work the time. Don't ask, I still need to learn this thing. Like I said, I've literally only used this ever one other time. So it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and actually work on my sister's hat first. So we're just gonna go ahead, pull out the backing. And from here, basically there is this like lever to hold the hat and stretch the hat down. So we're just gonna go ahead, put her on, and then we want to grab the lever, and then that's gonna basically hold it. Now they do actually recommend that you heat the hat up kind of like you would with direct to film with your t-shirt designs. So we're just gonna go ahead and press her on down. Not only that, it's gonna show me whether the placement is good or not. And I do wanna go technically back a little bit with it. All right, how does that look? Let me try this one more time. In my center. I'm sorry for all the beeping, just ignore it. Easier said than done, I know. Okay. That looks really good. And you are supposed to press it for 15 seconds. At least that's what a lot of recommendation sites are showing. Also too, it says that a patch can last anywhere between 2 to 3 years. And I'm going to say that's going to be based off of them not being washed that frequently. Of course, I personally wash my hats just because I typically sweat in them because I wear them mostly to the gym. But if you're not a big sweater or something like that, you could probably just get away with rarely washing them. So let's bring it in, let's show you, and let's get this done. I kind of like the positioning right here. That actually looks super cute. You probably can use your heat resistant tape, which I do have. I'm wondering if I should use that. This is my heat resistant tape. I do pick this up from Amazon as well. So let's just... So then once we press it down, I don't have to worry like this. Maybe it's shifting and messing it up. So that is 15 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead, peel the tape off. And to be honest, I think I'm going to heat press it for another 15 seconds. But yeah, cause like just here on like the edges, I don't know if you can hear the flicking. So you can kind of tell it's not 100% secure. So I'm actually gonna grab my hand and hold it down, and then I'm just gonna, oh, I actually just noticed that the bottom half of the bum Oh, it says Lake Bum. I said Lake Life, didn't I? Hee. All right. And then I'm just gonna do my timer. All right. Perfect. I'm really curious if, does the other one say Lake Bum? Like, am I really? Yeah, it does. Oh boy, I just touched that. Lake Bum. Haha. My God, I thought I said Lake Life, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. It's cute either way. Let's see. Ooh. So that's what she looks like. And now that I did the second press, it definitely looks better around the edges. I mean, maybe. No, the problem is it's not really flush. That's the problem. It's not like, can you see like right there? I'm sure I can put it on again. Like, it's not gonna hurt it, as you can tell. And I guess I'm just being more like cautious just because I did pick it up from Shein, and you guys know I love Shein. But I do know that with the patches from Hobby Lobby, like, I actually did a backpack, which I never even filmed because I didn't have time. I had to heat press them twice, and boom, they stayed on very secure. It was amazing. So there she is. That's so freaking cute. Like, come on. I think these were maybe $1.50. Totally worth it. Okay, so same concept. We're gonna warm it up. And now we are going to take tacos and margaritas. I don't know about y'all, but woo, me love tacos and margaritas. Actually, we had tacos. We went out for tacos last night, but I didn't get a drink. I'm not a huge drinker, but I'm not against it. Just sometimes it's not needed. Alrighty. So again, we're just gonna tape her on down. This heat resistant tape is coming in handy for more than just t-shirts. Cute. All right. Alrighty, and then we're just gonna peel off the tape, and then I'm gonna set another timer. This actually did seem like it secured way better, and that's probably because it's more of a square, but let's, all right. And then here we are, and as we can tell, let's move this back. Actually, we could unplug it, but you see how, oh, it's so hot, but it looks a lot more flush. But isn't that so cute? Has maybe just like a hair, but there's no glue technically where that is flapping up. Other than that, look how cute she is. I mean, it's really not that bad. Like, I'm trying to show you the truth, but cute. Absolutely love that. Okay, so now we're working on our t-shirt. We're gonna be at 300. I think you can be about 315, but she's a pretty powerful girl. And then I do have it at 10 seconds. This is my Color Comfort black shirt that I just picked up from Hobby Lobby. So we're just gonna go ahead and warm her on up real quick. It doesn't take long. And then from here, I'm just gonna go ahead, pull her on down a little bit just so I can grab my neckline. So my neck. Now with my mom, she does typically like her images kind of on the higher side. So just like normal, we'll fold her in half to find our center. And then I'm gonna start her here. probably could use my tape as well, just because of packaging. It does buckle a little bit. I ended up putting all that away, so okay. Taped my finger. It's okay. Let's just, honestly, I really just need it towards the bottom. Just to kind of hold it for me. Now, I do not put my cover right here. Oh, you can't even see it. I don't put my cover on it quite yet. So we're just gonna go ahead, and honestly, I don't even know if we're supposed to peel right away or let it sit like a normal direct to film. So we about to find out together. I don't like that. There was a crinkle towards the end, so I'm hoping it's not crooked. But, all right, 10 seconds. That was quick. And from the looks of it, she's already starting to peel up when I popped it. So, nope, you're a hold. Okay, which is fine. Actually, what I'm gonna do is put it down for another 5 seconds real quick. Because when it is a cold peel, I personally put it on just a little bit longer. So I just put it on for 15 seconds. And then, of course, you want to pull it off of the heat. Now, I've talked to you guys about this before, and I just haven't bought one, but there's like this, like a cold stone that you can buy to kind of help the process move along quicker. Oh, she's hot. You can try to fan her in place, but wow, yeah, she's hot. So that's what she looks like so far, which against the black is super cute. And I love the like bow and the bats, and oh, my mom's gonna love this. All that I do is I'll just kind of rub my hand across it just to kind of help cool it down quicker. And then with these, I always start from the top corner. Oh yeah. See, and I like that I did it on the black because it honestly looks like the black is almost peeking through. I can't even think of the type of fabric that like this would be. But that's so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and heat press it again now that that film is off. This is when I now apply my cover. I know there's a name for it. I just never remember that name. Now we're gonna go ahead and apply it for 10 seconds. And boom. We can shut her off because she's hot. All right, and then just peel slowly, because if you just witness that, it did kind of stick ever so slightly. Not like in a bad way, but just in a stick way. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Come on. You see your teacher wearing this walking down the hall. Is that crooked? Please don't tell me you're crooked. Or am I just holding it like that? I did. What am I doing? No, she's not crooked. Look how cute that is. I like that. And then it's about 3 fingers from the top. So I'll be perfect. Awesome. Man, I'm really liking this stuff. Like if you don't have a printer yet, which one day I will. One day I will. I just don't know when that day will be. So far, I'm really liking everything. All right, so now all we have to do is we have to work on this, and I have to come up with something. I just don't know what. All right, so I did come up with my design. I'm probably being a little lazy, but I also didn't want to have to buy something right now. So I originally thought, because I have like a Florida logo, like a Florida Gator logo, I have the Florida State logo. I actually, the only thing like Halloween I would have are the Sanders sisters, and that's like for kids. My mom's not gonna want that. She'd be fine with it, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I also have little Easter bunnies that would be adorable, but we're nowhere near Easter time, nor are we near anything with this. Basically, a long time ago, I made a UF sweater out of floral, like a floral font. I don't know if you guys remember that, but basically like the U and the F are all made out of like little tiny flowers. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do a B, which is their last name, and we're just gonna do solid white. We're just doing white. I'm not gonna sit here and do color coordinations. I probably could if I wanted to, but I don't know why, I'm just really into like the clean, elegant look. And I have so many different options that, like, guys, if you go on like Instagram or Pinterest, like there's so many options. It just like overwhelms you. So sometimes keep it simple, stupid is the right way to go. Look, like they have this Halloween one where it's like little skeletons, like adorable. But I'm just gonna do the B. My mom's gonna be happy with that. I was also checking like where I needed to put, like, look at this one. Ugh, look how cute. But I don't have that ghost, so, oh my God, there's just so many. I need to stop looking. So it looks like from what I can tell, hold on, see if I can get this down, is a lot of the times people will like wrap it. I guess you'll just figure it out, to be honest with you. And I shouldn't stress over this because from the looks of it, a lot of people, obviously you can put it on any side you want, but the angle of the sash typically goes down and the logo goes up here. Logo, call it whatever you want. So like if it was to be properly installed, it would look something like that. You see what I'm talking about? And then she would have her letter. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. Can I get this back up here? Probably not, as it's falling all over me. Okay, that's lovely. And then from here, we need our double-sided sticky tape because we don't have a frame that's going to like hold it in place. And so we are going to use our 5x5 Mighty Hoop. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this into place. If you have another way that you would do it, let me know, other than you telling me to do the 8-in-1 hoops, and I can post a photo like what I'm talking about. So I did have someone ask me what that was. It's so hard to explain without looking at it. And then someone else also told me about clamps, and no, don't fall. I looked into it, but I haven't, like, you know when you like look at a website but you don't like fully go into detail? That's what I did not do. I'm gonna take our sticky tape. Place her down. I wonder if, like, I don't know if you can see it, but like you can see the seam right here. So I'm trying to see if I could fix it. But I have a feeling like that's just how it got packaged, and now it's gonna get stuck like that. Yeah, I think it's just gonna unfortunately get stuck like that. It's not a bad thing, it's just time. Let's drape her on over. I actually don't want it. I don't want the image to go below. Like if I was to take this and go straight, you can almost see a crease, kind of like that. I want it to go above that. And I also need to have this go on straight. Okay. All right, are we straight? It. Okay, so there we have it. And the reason we are using the sticky is because, like I said, look, see, you don't have enough room, and I want to make the image bigger. I probably could use my 4.25 if I really wanted to, because this is only 5 inches and this is obviously smaller, but I like to make the image big. And that's what I want to do. As you can tell, there is like a wrinkle right here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that out, unfortunately, just because, like I said, the way it came packaged. I don't know, maybe if I pull on it ever so slightly, but you see how you can see like the outline? Unfortunately, like even if I try to fix it, it's just the way it, like, should I try to fix that? Because it's not like it on this side. Huh. Like, I wonder if I flipped it and I did this one instead. Maybe I'm gonna do this instead, because then it won't have that funky piece. It won't have that crinkle, and it won't have the uneven way it folded. And if I want it to, we can maybe mess with this a little bit, try to straighten it back out, and maybe heat press it. I don't know. But let's just flip it and move on. Okay. I start to get so nervous. I don't know why. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Depends on my mood. Okay. There we go. We're laid down. Perfecto. There we go. And let's go ahead, trace her on out. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, it still is kind of big. I'm wondering if I should make it a little smaller. You know what? Let's leave it a beat. It is 10,646 stitches in total. I am gonna leave it on automatic because we don't have to do anything. And the speed is set at 710, which I'm gonna bump that to 760. This should be a pretty simple image. So my final project just got done. This is what it looks like in the hoop. She's so cute, isn't she? You gotta tell me. Come on now, that is really elegant. Absolutely love the way that this came out, and I love the solid color. And then from here, we're just going to gently pull her off. Now, actually, if you wanted to, if you want to leave this on real quick and you want to hit it with a lighter, the fan's on now, so I'm going to have a hard time with this because the back will be seen. All right, it's not like 100%, but I just hit it with a lighter just so any of the stragglers can kind of come off, because it can be seen from the back. You do with that as you wish. And then if you want to, I might end up just trying to cut some I don't know where my scissors are. Oh, they're over here. I'll have to find a tutorial on how to wrap it because she looks, it's more me. It's not the actual product, but you see how it sits. And now obviously you can't really see it because it's just so subtle, but there she is. And then that's what she would look like on the door. Just, I probably should have put this down just a hair more maybe. Probably just a hair more, at least from what I was seeing on samples. But isn't she cute? I like it. Again, it is simple. I probably could have done something more dramatic, but this is my first time. Next thing you know, my whole channel is going to turn into how to make sashes and put them on wreaths, and we're going to do every single holiday. So, because when you look at different options and availabilities, like you start to go psycho on it. But other than that, that is the entire video. I hope you guys did appreciate it. Like I mentioned, are you going to get some stuff from Shein? Are you not? What did you think about it? I was pretty pleased with a lot of what I did today, as we can tell. So I'd be curious on your thoughts and what you guys think. Please make sure you leave any video recommendations down below. I would appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next crafting project. Bye, everyone.